Hi and welcome to episode 110 of the This is Reportage podcast. My name is Alan Law. I'm the founder of This Reportage and This Reportage Family, and I'm a photographer too. Delighted to chat to the fab Nina Trillenberg today. Nina is originally from Germany but is now based in China, and her move is something we talk about on the episode today, as well as many other things. She is a brilliant documentary family photographer, having won 5 individual and 3 story awards from us, and was in our top 30 family photographers worldwide for 2021 on This Reportage Family. Tune in today as Nina talks about her family's move from Germany to China and how that led in part to her love of documentary family photography, behind the scenes of 2 of her family story awards, both of which contain specific themes, a Netflix synopsis game, how she captured one of her specific Reportage Family Awards, which is a bit of a personal favourite of mine, Chinese and German food, the warmth of the photography community, and much more. Hey Nina, how you doing?
Hey Alan.
Hey,
Nice to hear you finally.
Oh, and you. It's super to hear your voice because I've just seen your little profile picture. I've never heard your voice. It's awesome. Thank you for joining me. How's things with you? Because you're in China, aren't you?
Yes, we are in China. We live in Beijing.
Wow, cool. And I read you. Was it in 2014 you moved over from there from Germany?
Yes.
Right.
Yes. Yeah,
Wow.
It was supposed to be an adventure for 3 years. Oh,
Right.
well, we're still here, obviously.
Yeah, that's a bit longer. Wow.
Yeah.
Are the plans to? Will you stay out there forever?
No. This is the only thing I really know. No, we will not stay in China forever.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. Let's see how it goes, how long we will stay, but yeah.
Oh, cool. It must be fab to be there, though. I've never been to China. I'd love to go one day.
It's, well, despite the COVID thing now, it's really, really nice. We still, today I went for discovering a new corner I haven't seen before in 9 years. And it was so different once again. And I'm still surprised. And every day we discover new things, new restaurants, new places we can go. And it's really, really nice.
That is cool. That's cool. And what's the weather like? I always ask about the weather. I think that's the British in me. But yeah, what's the weather like where you are?
So today we had 23 degrees already.
Wow.
So in winter normally it's very, very cold. It's minus 15, minus 20. It's quite normal, and it's very, very dry. So we have this once a year snow, but this is basically it. And it's very, very dry. And in summer it's around 40 degrees. Wow. And incredibly humid. So
right. Gosh, is everywhere air conditioned, I guess?
Yes, it is. Yeah.
Wow,
so we have no spring and autumn. Basically, it's basically go from my winter coat into my t-shirt.
Oh wow, the 2 extremes.
It's only 2 extremes. Yeah, it's only a period of 2-3 weeks.
Oh, that's really interesting. See, I knew nothing about that. It's so funny. I was talking to some people about the podcast recently, and they said how I always say I've never been to many countries with the people that I'm interviewing. I guess that is true. I need to go out there more. I would love to go to China one day. That would be very cool. Have you ever been over to England?
Yes, but I think 96 or something.
Okay. Big football tournament. Oh, did you come over for the football?
No,
No.
No. It was for a school excursion. Something we went. We went to Cambridge. Yeah, we went.
Ah, I love Cambridge. That's one of the most beautiful cities in the UK, I think.
Yeah, it was really, really nice, but. We were very, very young, and it was all about Cambridge. Okay, but then they promised we go shopping afterwards in London. So Yeah. We did that.
That's a good reason to come. That's cool. Oh, that's
Yeah.
cool.
Voila.
And I went to Germany as a kid. I did 3 exchanges where I stayed with a German family, and I loved it. Loved it over there. Yeah, awesome.
So can you speak a bit of German then?
But no, ein bisschen. Ich kann ein bisschen Deutsch sprechen.
Well, good.
That's it. That is about it. Oh, I wish I could speak more. Your English is great. Is that all from just learning at school? It's so good.
Well, in here basically we speak a lot of English as well.
Right, do you?
So,
Okay. Oh, that's
yeah.
interesting. And are you bringing up, do your children like speak like German and English and other languages as well then?
Yeah, they speak fluent German and fluent English.
Wow.
And yeah, we speak a little bit of Chinese, could be more, but yes.
That's amazing, though. What an experience to be bringing them up in a different country like that. And so I just wanted to ask you about that first off, really. It's a good thing to talk about. So, yeah, on your profile, you said in 2014, I moved from Stuttgart to Beijing with my husband, 2 children, and my camera. Our children are growing up in this part of the world, which is very different from where we were raised. Therefore, I started to capture moments of our daily life and specialized in documentary family photography. So, yeah, so if you could tell us about that kind of, such a massive life-changing move. And were you into photography before then, or did it all come about because of the move? Or?
Well, I think like each and everyone, I've seen it with at my parents. My dad was always with a camera. And then holidays, so we had our own little camera trying to take some pictures. And I always had fun in taking pictures. And when we had an event or something, everyone said, yeah, maybe you can take the pictures. You're doing this very nicely. Mm-hmm. But honestly, I had no idea. It was me buying a new camera and thinking, if I buy this camera, I can do even nicer pictures. Mm-hmm. And of course, now we all know it's not the case.
Yeah.
And and it's so everything in China was so exotic for us, and everything looked different. And but I just started last year, I think. Yeah, last year I started to change to manual mode. So back then it was always in automatic, and I thought it's enough. And yeah.
Wow, just last year, gosh, and your work is so good,
just
Nina, as well.
Year, yeah.
Wow, it's so cool. And I'm going to include, so people listening now, I'm going to include some of your work in the post if they head to thisreportagefamily.com or thisreportage.com, and we'll talk about some of your specific work later. But it's so good. And how did that move come about anyway? Why did you decide to go and live in China? Was it because of work reasons or?
Yeah, it was a work reason. So my husband got the opportunity to go to China.
Right, wow.
And
cool.
Well.
What an adventure. How old were your children when you left Germany?
My daughter was almost 3 and my son was 5.5.
Wow, cool. Wow, I just can't. I'm nervous of taking my children about an hour on the plane. I don't know what they'll do. Yeah. So that's quite. How are they? How did they find? I guess it's a good age for them to go because they. I guess was one of them just at school, maybe, but only just at school.
My son started. No, he started in here preschool because. I don't remember why. Yeah, he started 1 year preschool and then he started school.
Right.
The little one restarted kindergarten. She was in kindergarten in Germany already.
Right. Okay. Yeah. Cool. And how have they found the move though? Has it been? How has it been? I'm just so interested in it. It's such a big deal to just, isn't it? It's a really exciting thing to do. But yeah, just wondered, how are they finding life in China?
Oh, they love it. But I think when they're so little as they've been, when we moved to China, I always have the feeling as long as we are happy, they are happy as well. So So and we were curious and I think very open-minded. And of course, there's something you always compare, and it's different than in Germany. Of course, a lot of things are different, and still, even after such a long time, it's different. But we're still curious, and the kids are happy as well. It's of course it's their home. The little one, she has no idea how our apartment looked like back in Stuttgart. For them, Germany is the grandparents,
Sure.
And
what a
friends.
life!
Yeah.
What a life experience! It's so cool. Do you like Chinese food? I hope you like Chinese food.
Oh yes, I love Chinese food.
That's good then. That's
Yes.
good. There must be a lot of good Chinese food around you. That's cool. And so, did your kind of your love of documentary family photography specifically, did that really come about from documenting your new family life in China?
I think so. I was just thinking, and I have no idea why I started last year doing this course. I don't know. I think my son is playing football.
Oh yes, I love that one.
All day long.
Yeah, that story award of yours is so good with the football as well.
And then I thought, me in my automatic mode, and then you have this sport mode you can choose. And I was never, I think this was something happened. I was not happy with the pictures anymore because I thought, oh, this is too bright, this is too dark. I want to be able to change on my own.
Mm.
And and then.
What did you do then? Did you look into it? Oh, sorry, I was going to say, did you take a course then? Did you mention or something? Or?
No, basically this I was trying on my own.
Mm-hmm.
And then a friend said, you really document your life in here. And this is so fascinating. And honestly, I didn't even think about it because for me it was crystal clear, when we go for a football tournament, I document my son packing his backpack and cleaning his shoes, and then we go with the car driving, and I take some pictures on our way to the field, and then while they're playing. So I didn't realize that it's really documenting. Yeah, because for me it's just normal, our daily life.
It's cool that you have the passion to record your daily life like that, though. I mean, that's really great. I think a lot of people, and me included, I don't take enough photos day to day. I really should take a lot more. But that you mentioned your son with the football as well, and that's one of your projects which won a Family Story Award, isn't it? I love that story. It's so good.
Thank you. Yeah. This was his life not on the field. It's just. I always say other people have a dog or a cat, or we have a ball. He has so many balls, and this starting picture with the balls in the goal, it's only half of it.
Really?
And,
wow.
Everywhere he's not sitting on the table without having a ball, and he's getting up and then joggling, and
that's very cool.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
Everywhere we go, he takes his ball with him.
Yeah, there's like photos with the kitchen and is there in the airport or something, or shops and things. It's awesome.
Yeah. It's like everyone, like maybe we take our phone with us, but he takes his wall always everywhere we go.
Oh, that is really cool. And as I say, it's such a good story award. And the other story awards come from another project of yours, isn't it? Which has a very kind of specific theme, and that's with a girl and her doll, isn't it? Is it?
Yes, it's my daughter and her doll.
That's cool. Can you tell us about that story?
So I just wanted to capture, they grow so fast, and she's now 11, and I always have the feeling she's still my little baby, but she's always playing this I'm the mom, and she has her doll, and this doll is always coming with us like a baby, and she's taking care of it, and she gets up at night because she heard the baby screaming, and she's going with the baby. If she's on the toilet, the baby needs to pee as well, and this everywhere we travel, we have this doll with us, and I just wanted to capture this. And for her, I think she will realize later what a gift it is, that to capture that.
Totally. I think that's brilliant, and that's what I love about both of your story awards. How they have that specific kind of theme and narrative. A lot of submissions can be kind of the morning to the evening of a day, and that's all fine and all good, but it always excites me to see kind of different angles, different stories told, and your two story awards are really great examples of that. Really, really great work. So yeah, listening now, people, if you're walking the dog or doing the dishes, do head to the Reportage.family. I can't even say the name of the site, thisreportage.com or thisreportagefamily.com, and I'll include those two family story awards there.
Thank you.
So Nina, let's change tack slightly. I don't know if you've listened to the podcast before, but do you watch much Netflix or other movies? Or?
Not at all, Alan. Not at all.
Oh, really? Not at all? No?
No, I was just hoping maybe I can be the first episode without this game. Normally, I have no idea. Every time I'm listening to it, so I listen to your podcast every morning while I'm running.
Oh, cool. Okay.
And sometimes I think, oh yes, this one I would have known as well. And the other 35 you're asking, I have no idea. So,
So, well, what you can decide. I don't want to force it on you. We can do it, or we can skip it if you want.
No, we try. Of course, I will.
Oh,
try.
cool. Oh,
there
good.
needs to be people having none out of two. So, well, I'm fine.
I like that attitude. That is a good attitude, Nina. I love that. Okay, awesome. Okay, so if anyone's listening for the first time, I'm just going to read a synopsis of either a movie or a series, and we'll see if Nina can get the title, and hopefully you enjoy playing along at home. Nothing to do with photography, but just a bit of fun. So, okay, Nina, are you ready for your first one?
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay, good luck. It's like, I feel pressure now. It's like, okay, so this is an old movie, by the way. It's very old, probably 25 years old or more, maybe. Okay, so while holidaying with her parents at a placid resort, Frances is smitten with the resort's rebellious dance instructor. Her father opposes their relationship, which creates a rift.
Yeah, I know. It's Dirty Dancing, right?
It is, yes, boom, nice.
See, here you go. Thank you.
That was great. There you go. Yeah, that was great. Well done. Do you know what? I've never seen that film ever. Actually, never seen it. Is it good?
Oh, really? I've seen it so often. I think I can just stand next to the TV and speak.
Oh, really? You know all the lines?
Have these, one-on-one. Yes, I know. Yeah.
Oh, that was a good one to ask you then. That's good. Okay, I need to watch.
Thank you.
Yeah, because that's it's Patrick Swayze, isn't it? It's Patrick Swayze.
Yes. Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Cool. I will have to watch that sometime. Well, that is a great start, Nina. That's 1 out of 1 so far.
Yes.
Okay. Let's go on to the next one. So this next one is a much more modern series. This is a series. Okay. There's a clue in this synopsis, by the way. Okay, but anyway, after landing her dream job in Paris, Chicago marketing executive Emily Cooper embraces her adventurous new life while juggling work, friends, and romance.
Well, it cannot be the Devil Wears Prada, no?
Oh, no, it's not. That's a good guess, though, I think, because it's to do with fashion and things, isn't it? Although I've never seen that either. It's a Netflix series. The second season, I think, has just come out. But
oh no, I don't know.
No, okay, it's called Emily in Paris.
Okay, no, we don't even have Netflix.
Oh, so yeah, you are at a disadvantage there. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Anyway, let's go on to the next one because we've got to do the three. So, okay, this is a series as well. I think it is a Netflix one. Sorry, but you might know it. You never know. You might know. Okay, so Geralt of Rivia, a mutated monster hunter for hire, journeys toward his destiny in a turbulent world where people often prove more wicked than beasts.
No, blank. No idea. No idea.
Okay,
Sorry.
cool. So no worries. That is The Witcher. The Witcher. But if you haven't got Netflix, you are definitely at a disadvantage. But anyway, Emily's the title of the second one. Nina, 1 out of 3 is good. That is good. That's good going.
Thanks. Well, okay.
It is though. It is. It's good. A lot of people don't get any, and I would not get any from those. I think they were a bit tricky ones. So yes, that is good. That is good. Okay, Nina, let's go back to your photography. And I wanted to ask you about one of your specific images, which won a Reportage Family Award, and I think it's been awarded elsewhere as well. And I just really love it. So I think it appears to be on a train, I think, with 2 people's feet touching in front of the window. Do you know the one I mean?
Yes, I know the one you're talking about.
Yeah, I love the symmetrical composition and the sense of travel and the human connection with that touch as well. So I just think it's such a super image. Can you tell us more about that? Is it on a train?
It's on the train. The 2 feet touching are my kids.
Oh, cute, lovely.
It was us traveling through China's northwest last year. We were traveling from Urumqi to Kashgar. And we thought we will try to have this experience of a sleeper train because we never did. And, but it was so much fun. This we will remember forever, I think. It was so much fun. Of course, we were the only foreigners in the train, so it was even more fun for us. And it was just a great experience. So there was, we started with the train, I think around 7-ish in the evening. And we arrived in the morning around 8.
Nice. Did you get any sleep at all? Because it must be quite noisy. I've been on a sleeper before and I didn't sleep a wink, but did you get any sleep?
Oh, we slept well. We really slept well, I have to say, honestly, yes. But it was nice. It was really, really nice. It was, the kids had a lot of fun and so much fun that we will do it. We plan it again to do this year.
Oh, that's cool. Cool. I should try that with my children actually. But I've done the sleeper a couple of times, but I needed earplugs. It was so noisy. Maybe you have quieter trains in China. I don't know. But anyway, that's cool.
I don't know, but this was, sorry.
Oh no, sorry. But to say that image though is so good. I love that. Did you specifically compose for that symmetry? With the window in the middle and the benches, or I guess you slept on those as well. Did they turn into kind of beds?
Yeah, we slept on those. Yeah, exactly. We slept on those. No, we had this cabin for the 4 of us.
Nice.
Just the kids were trying to who is sleeping on which bed and look how small it is because we can even touch ourselves with the feet. And I just went outside, and this is exactly from the door inside, and cool.
Yeah, it's great. I think it's even more powerful without their heads in that shot as well. I think it just really works with just focusing on their feet, that touch of the feet, and I think it would have distracted maybe if you'd seen their faces. I just love the composition of it. It's art. It's awesome. It's so good, Nina. Love it.
Thank you.
It's cool. And again, people listening now, do head to thisreportage.com or thisreportageforum.com, and I'll include that specific image as well. On a technical question, Nina, what's your favorite lens or your favorite focal length for documentary family photography? Do you have a favorite?
Honestly, until January, I only had one camera, and this is the Fuji X100V.
Oh, cool. Okay.
And this is 23 millimeters, which equals 35 almost.
Ah, nice. Okay, cool.
Yeah,
cool.
So it's a 35 one. Yeah.
Nice. Cool. Yeah. Well, that's super. I used to have a Fuji. Oh, what was it? An X100S years ago, actually.
Yeah.
That was a cool camera. Cool. Okay. And if someone, Nina, if someone now, just go to like advice question. If someone was thinking, are you, by the way, are you photographing, like, is it mostly your family or all your family? Are you doing any client work, or is it all your family at the moment?
At the moment, it's only my family.
Cool. That's cool.
Yeah.
Do you plan on like doing more, or is it always going to be your family?
Yeah, I would love to do, or at least, I would love to try, because I don't know if, I think you have to try it, and maybe you have to try it a few times. If you like it, I don't know.
Yeah, it's well.
So I'm talking now to you like blah 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 blah, but normally I'm really shy and not the one going on stage and saying, "Okay, here I am. Let's go for it." I don't know if I could do this, but I would love to try. Yes.
Oh, well, you definitely could do it, Nina. Definitely could. I mean, it's a big deal saying yes to me when I ask you to go on the podcast, really, because I understand how nerve-wracking it could be. I mean, I'm talking to me is scary, but just being on a podcast is scary. And it is, and I get nervous for each one. But just by saying yes to something like that shows that you really, you could really just do this, because that's a scary thing. Putting ourselves forward to do stuff like that is scary, and you're such a good photographer. You could easily do this, I think.
Yeah, it's on my list for this year. I wrote kind of manifest. You know that?
Oh yes, yeah.
Correctly, if I say manifest, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's on my list for this year. I want to have to try to shoot some clients, or at least one would be good. Yeah.
You definitely should, because you would be such a good photographer. So, there would be such great work that you do for other people as well. So, yeah, you should do it. That's exciting. And to do that in China as well. And maybe if you go back to Germany, do it over there as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. How have you been back to Germany much since you've been in China? Do you get to go back much?
Yeah, basically we flew back every year for the summer holidays. But we haven't been since last time we've been in Germany since 2019. No.
Oh yeah, because of, I guess, the way the world has been.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
No, that's a shame. Things are looking up in a certain way in the world. Obviously, some other parts of what's happening in the world is going insane at the moment. But yes, anyway. But yeah, but traveling is looking better. Traveling is definitely looking better. I went to Doc Day, which was a conference a couple of weeks ago, and it was my first time on an airplane in like 2 years, and it was really nice to travel again. Actually, it was really nice. It was. So with you working with your family all the time, which is awesome, and it's something I need to do more of as well. What would just be any tips or advice with someone, wanting to photograph their own family more? I mean, do you take a camera with you every time you go out, for instance, with your family around, China?
Yes, my camera is always on me, except now. It's always either on the table, or I can always grab it, and it's always with me. Always.
That is cool.
And I'm just trying a lot. It's my kids, so they are used to it now. Even though they're getting older and sometimes saying, "Oh, mom, just go away with your camera," which is also fine, But yeah, I think it's for me. It's at the moment just my comfort zone, because it's my family. I have no pressure. If the next 20 pictures are crap, then I just I couldn't make it, so this is it.
That is true. Yeah, that is true. Is your husband really used to? Is he okay with being photographed as well, or does he try and get out of the way?
No. I don't know if he's okay, but he's not. He didn't complain yet.
That's good. That's a good man. Good man.
Yeah.
Do you keep on top of the editing as well? Because that's one problem I found with my own family photography of my own family when I do it is that I'll take maybe quite a lot of photos in a day, but then I don't edit them straight away. So then it could be like 12 months later and I've still got photos from like, a year ago that I've not edited. Do you find that as well, or do you edit them quite quickly from when you've shot?
Normally I do it the second I come home.
Oh, right.
If
Okay.
I have time. Because this is another thing in China, everything is so fast. And for example, if they have a football tournament or just a match on Sunday, so this is where I practice as well, with just the parents and the feeling and the emotions of the parents and the boys while they are playing. Just a bit of the sideline. And normally they take a picture and they just spread it right away. And so I'm just used to this speed. So it's me, they're laughing on me always because I'm so late, because normally we are coming back home and then I have a look at the pictures, and sometimes I send them the next morning and they said, well, what did you do? What happened? Why didn't you send the pictures in the evening? So
really?
It's just it's just a different speed, or, I don't even know if this should exist in Europe as well, but
right.
So if you have these events, they are shooting and you have a QR code, you scan it and you have the pictures right away on your phone.
Wow, that is good. That's efficient. Yeah. Wow. So that keeps you in a good mindset.
So,
right. Yeah, that is super fast.
Normally I'm up to date.
That's really good,
most of my pictures, at least.
Yeah, that's so good. Yeah, that's the opposite of me with my family stuff and my own family. So yeah, that's really really good. And whilst we're talking about editing, do you have any? How do you edit? Is it all Lightroom, or do you use anything else? Any other bits of advice or tips on your editing? Do you enjoy the editing process?
I think I'm not quite good at it yet. I don't do much. So maybe I darken or I light the picture up a little bit, or I don't do anything more, basically.
No, that's cool. We don't need to.
Okay. Sometimes, I the how do you call this? The geometry. I adjust it. Sometimes it's a bit not straight.
Yeah.
But this is basically it. So,
and do you print out a lot of your photos, or do they always just stay digitally? Or?
So a friend forced me to print at least the awards.
Oh, cool. That's nice.
So they are all printed and on the wall.
That is cool.
And so that's why I started to print out more pictures, and I really enjoy it to print them and have them somewhere. It's not, they don't need to be necessarily on the wall, but sometimes, next to, I don't know, on a cupboard or somewhere. And it's really nice. And I can see that the kids enjoy it as well. They see the memories. This is really nice.
That is nice. That is, again, something which I should do more of. There's so many things I should do more of, but I would really like, my house is full of, kind of art that my wife buys all the time that I have never have any input in. They're nice if my wife's listening, but it'd be nice to have some of my photos up, I think. That would be nice. I need to do that. So you mentioned about your kids liking the photos up. How do they feel about being in award-winning photos? That must be quite fun for them.
Yeah, so as they're old enough, or not old enough, but old already, I always ask them if it's okay if I send these pictures, if I submit these pictures.
That's cool. That's cool.
Yeah.
And they must be happy when they get awarded. That must be cool for them, I think.
Yeah, they're quite proud as well. But basically, they're all, so the single awards are they're all faceless.
Yes, yeah, they are, aren't they?
I think. Yeah, but nevertheless, I asked them if it's okay to submit them. Yeah, and of course, as you said, they are proud to say, "Yes, Mom, you can do that."
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, that's really cool. That's really cool. And those two projects that won, both won Story Awards. I'm thinking about that. Are you doing any other kind of long-term projects, with a specific theme at the moment, just out of interest?
Yes, I started this 365.
Oh, cool. How's that going? I've never done that. How's it going?
Oh, it's quite it's okay. It's working out well, but I forced myself not to take my phone. It's I need to take a picture every day with my camera.
Right. Cool.
This is quite, yeah, and then I'm trying. I have a project with a friend in Australia, just showing my life here, and she's showing me same in Australia, which is quite nice as well.
Yeah, that is
so
nice.
For example, we say in front of our door. So it's, if I step out, it's packed street full of cars, and she steps out, then there's nobody and nothing. So we compare it like this a little bit.
That's really cool. Yeah. That's a really good idea. How will you display? Have you got an aim of how that work will be displayed, like at some point, or?
No, not yet. Not yet. We're just we're just talking, and we thought we could do something like this. And
yeah, that's a really good idea. Make a good book. I think that'd be cool.
Yeah. We're trying now to set up a task every week. Yeah. Right, so the task for next week is we have to go west 15 kilometers.
Oh, cool. And photograph whatever's there.
And see what is there. Yeah. And just take one shot for, yeah. So let's see how it goes. And
that's such a good idea. That's a really cool idea. I really like that. That's cool. Is she also from Germany, but then moved to Australia, or is she Australian?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
German.
Yeah.
Cool.
No, she's a German living in Australia. I think meanwhile we can call her Australian.
Right. Okay.
Let's see if she will complain after. Yeah. And another project is, even though it got much, much better from where it started, is the air quality in Beijing.
Okay. Right.
So I'm trying to document or to explain it somehow to people not knowing or not having experienced it. Let's see if I can picture that,
Well, that sounds a great piece of work as well. Gosh, wow! It seems it's so cool to have all those projects. Again, it's something I need to do. I need to do that. I think it would keep me really kind of, well, I don't know, just like really invigorated to work. And it must be good doing stuff outside of paid client work as well, like that. I need to do that more. But I say this on every podcast that I need to do more things. My to-do list is huge, honestly, Nina. It is huge. Okay, Nina, let's change tack again slightly. A bit of a random question, but I like this one. So, if you could choose one day in your life to live over and over again, like Groundhog Day. Have you seen Groundhog Day?
No.
Have you never seen Groundhog Day? Really?
Of course. No.
Oh, I love that film. I sort of like, do you know what it is though? Do you know? No? Have you not heard of it?
No, I cannot. No.
No. Oh, okay, cool. Well, it's basically it's just about a man who is in a time loop, so he lives the same day over and over again. Yeah.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean? It's a bit like. Oh no, it's not like that. Have you seen Lola Rent? You know that film? Run Lola Run in it's a German film though. Lola Rent. No, okay. Anyway, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, I know the film, but I haven't seen it. But okay. So one day I want to experience again now.
Yes, that's it. Yeah, over and over again. Which day would you choose?
Very good question.
You can think about it. It's all good. You can take your time. It is a big question. I don't know what I would choose.
That's a good question, and I'm trapped because I have two kids, so I cannot say the birth of my
Oh, yeah,
child because I have two, so it's unfair.
that is true.
It's really a good question, and I don't know. And later I will say, "Oh, I should have said this and
Yeah,
that."
that's true, isn't it? That is true. Yeah, what would I choose? I'm like you. I can't choose a kid's birth because I have two. Don't know. Hmm.
Well, they're very difficult, but so very spontaneously and without, pleasing each and everyone. Well, I might beam me back to this sleeper train thing.
Oh,
This
yeah.
night in the sleeper train, because it was really, really special for us.
Oh,
I think as a family as well, as a family experience.
yeah, to all be together
Yeah.
like that. I think that's really nice. All be sleeping together, and yeah, I think that is really, really nice. Quite romantic, as a concept. It's really cool. Did you get nice? Is there nice food on the train? Was there good food? No.
If you like, well, we had our own food because I'm really into Chinese food, but chicken feet and
Oh, right. Okay.
I know, and so we had our own food and snacks, and just to be on safe side.
Okay. I
And we
understand
didn't
that.
know what to expect, so I just thought we bring everything, and yeah.
I think that is wise. The food on British trains is awful as well. So yeah, we always bring our own food. I think that is good advice. Do you make your own Chinese food at home? By the way, just do you do that?
Yes.
Ah.
But only one. No, basically one dish we do. You know dumplings, huh?
Yes. Yes. Oh, nice.
Yeah, so it's a tradition to do these for Chinese New Year. So we do this every time with the kids. Yeah.
Oh, that's nice. Cool. Do you miss German food at all?
Yes, we miss German food, but we are German, so if we miss German food, we cook it.
Oh, yes.
So most of the
That is true.
We can most of the stuff we can cook on our own. Yeah.
Cool. No, that's good. So, of course, you could cook it. Yeah, of course, Alan. What a stupid question. That was a stupid question. But are there any? No, well, it is. It was a stupid question. Are there any in China? Are there any kind of German restaurants near you? If you wanted to go out to a restaurant that does German food, do you have any nearby?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
We have the variety of restaurants. It's huge. We always have the feeling we have a world map, and every country you point, you can have around the corner here to eat.
That is cool.
But as a German, eating German food, not in Germany or not at home, it doesn't taste as nice.
Not the same.
No. No.
I get that. Oh, sorry. I don't want to make you homesick on the podcast, but yeah.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
What did I like when I was?
Every region in Germany even does it different, So that's why
okay. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah. What I was trying to think. What I really enjoy. Was it? Is it Bockwurst, which were like sausages that are in from a jar? Is that Bockwurst? Is that right?
Yes, Bockwurst. Yeah, that's a proper German sausage.
Oh, I did like that. I like that. What's your favorite German dishes or food? Sorry, just on the subject of food. I've just had lunch. I'm not hungry, but it's just quite interesting. Yeah. What's your favorite German food?
I think it depends on the region.
Okay. What about from where you're from?
Well, if in south of Germany.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Well, I don't even know if it's a German dish, but if you would ask me what I would love to eat now, it would be maybe a schnitzel. Schnitzel?
Yeah. What is that? I don't think I've had it actually.
So it's normally you have a wheel, and then you put some flour around it and eggs, and then some breadcrumbs, and then you fry it in the pan.
Ooh, that sounds good. That does sound good.
Mm-hmm.
I like the way we can talk about all different things on the podcast. People are probably saying, Alan, let's get our food now. Let's go back to photography. But okay, but thank you. I enjoyed
Yes,
that. So that's good. Um,
thank you.
Nina, okay, let's go back to photography. And what do you find the most difficult part, the most challenging part of documentary family photography? Is there anything about it that is trickier than others? Maybe, it could be the editing side or something to do with the shooting. What's the most challenging bit for you?
For me, sometimes that I'm not fast enough.
In
That the kids
missing
are
moments.
just too fast, and until I'm ready, the moment is gone.
Yeah.
Or the other way around, I'm in, I know this patience is not my best friend, but, I know what's gonna happen, and I'm pretty sure it will happen, but sometimes it takes ages. And of course it will happen, but you know what I mean? I just waiting and trying to be patient and waiting, and I know, I don't know, she will peel in her ear or in her nose or something. I know it will happen, but sometimes it takes too much time, and then I put the camera down or do something else quickly in between, and then the moment is gone. So this sometimes, yeah.
I get that. I get that. It's funny, they're two extremes as well, of like missing a moment or not being patient enough. But yeah, I totally understand that. I was just thinking, your husband must be so happy that that you're that you're a photographer. I'm just thinking, it's to have all those images of your family through all the years growing up. It must be awesome, and not have to take the photos yourself. I think that's really cool.
Yeah, I hope he will realize later and appreciate.
Yeah, that's true. Best every single moment, maybe not, but overall, I'm sure. Yeah, because I would love that, as well. But it would mean, I just need to pick up the camera more and do it. I do. But my wife started to use the camera a bit more, actually, which is good because she's just quit her job and she's got her own private business now, diagnosing children with autism. A little plug for her business there, sorry, not on the, but she started to take photos of her colleagues and images for the website, and she's getting into it more. So maybe I'll be in some photos soon as well. That would be nice because I'm never in photos. Do you take self portraits and things? So you're in the photos as well?
Very seldom. I've started to. We have a family tradition that at least once a month we cook all together. The four of us in the kitchen.
Oh, nice.
It's mostly Sunday evening, and then I just put the camera on my tripod, and with this interval.
Oh yeah, interval kind of
timer or something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I take a picture every 10 seconds, and then I take 100 pictures while we are preparing dinner. And at least, I'm in as well. Yeah.
That's super cool. What a great idea. I think that's really nice. Wow. Yeah, that's really cool. Again, that's something I could do. I never even thought of doing that. That's really cool. Would you ever have another photographer, come in and photograph your family? Have you ever had that done?
I so would love to. I really would love to.
It would be awesome. I've never had it.
No?
No, never. No, I know it's bad, isn't it? I need to. Yeah. Do you have any friends in China that are photographers, or are the Chinese kind of colleagues, and that you could do that, or?
Not the full documentary way, I think. No.
Right. Okay.
No.
Is there much of a kind of documentary family scene in China, or is it less prevalent? Is it more kind of lifestyle shoots normally, or?
Yeah, I think it's more lifestyle and still studio.
Okay, right. It's different, isn't it? And I guess again, just one reason for Reportage Family was just to try and increase, the prominence of this work that we do, and but I guess it's going to take time till it's more prevalent. But you're in terms of, so you don't know maybe anyone physically, but you know quite a lot of photographers online, don't you? And are you a member of the is it Yulia Rose Grime and Barbara Pucker's the document DFF? Is it?
Yes. I started this. They have these courses, so I started with them with these two. Yeah.
That's cool. How they're so great and so lovely as well. So is that been good to do?
Yeah. So I started a course with them, and I think that's why I love this family. You know, and the same as this is reportage, and you haven't paid me yet for saying that.
No money.
But,
It's just.
it's but nevertheless, I will say it. But it's just such a nice family, you know, and everyone is helping and pushing and encouraging and lifting each other, and I really like that. I really love that, and you can always ask for an advice, and I really love this community. It's really, really nice.
I agree with you. It's so friendly, so supportive. It really is. Have you met physically any of the photographers? I guess it's hard when you're on the other side of the world, really. I guess it's hard.
Yeah, no, I haven't met them in person.
No, gonna have to do that one day. And we have a party each year as well in London, which I'd love to see you at, but it's just so far. I guess for you to come for a party would be a long way. But but it's just so nice to have the online community, isn't it? It is so lovely, and one of the best things about being a photographer, I think, actually, it's super nice. It's super nice. Nina, it's been so fun talking to you. Thank you for coming on and talking to me. I've really enjoyed it.
Thank you so much for having me.
Oh, it's been so great.
Thank you so much, honestly.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for coming on. Thank you for talking to me. And people listening now, do head to thisreportage.com with the Reportage Family, and I'll include a link through to Nina's website and the 2 story awards and the individual one that we spoke about as well. It's so good. I love your work, honestly. So I really wanted to talk to you. I think your work is so good.
Thank you so much, Alan. Honestly, thank you so much.
Oh, no, thank you. It's been awesome. And hopefully one day I'll get to meet you one day. And I want to try your favorite German dish. That sounds good. So, yeah. See you later, Nina. Bye-bye.
Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.
You've been listening to the 110th episode of This is Reportage podcast. Love talking to Nina. Hope you enjoyed listening. Head to thisreportagefamily.com or thisreportage.com for a link to her website and to see the individual and 2 story awards you spoke about on the episode too. We now have 110 episodes of the podcast available, where we speak to wedding and family photographers from all over the world. If you like this episode, delve into our back catalogue for lots more. If you're not a member of This Reportage or This Reportage Family, check out all the benefits of joining us, including an unlimited number of images on your profile, 60 individual award and 18 story award entries per year, invites to our physical meetups and parties, exclusive discounts, hours of educational videos featuring tips and advice from some of the world's best photographers, and much more too. Submissions are open now to our next award collections. The deadline is the same for both our wedding site and our family site. Submit by 23:59 BST on the 24th of May 2022. No poses, nothing staged. This is Reportage. And this is bye for now.